Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday to you. Um, Thanks once again for continuing to watch the adventures of Mechieman, and I'm gonna keep making them. So yeah, keep watching them. Anyway, today's topic, I wanted to talk about if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be, and why? Anywhere in the world, why would you live there? Or where would it be, first of all, and why would you live there? For me, two places. One, my ideal place to live would be Australia, um, close to the Barrier Reef on the island. Uh, and I would probably, if given the choice, I'd probably want to live in Sydney, you know. So when I do shows like this, you can see the Sydney Opera House in the background over there, as well as I'm sure here's some Aussies like going at it, cursing at each other. But yeah, that, and then also get a chance to like snorkel or scuba dive in the Great Barrier Reef. That would be just amazing. All the different fish and wildlife that they have underwater swimming around there. So that would be number one. Number two would probably be Central America somewhere. Spanish speaking, even though my Espanol no bueno, but I could learn how to do that, or move somewhere where they spoke English, which I'd probably do. But yeah, Central America, just because I love like Latin people, man. They're very loving. They're very open, welcome you into their homes, feed you first of all, really good food. Because next to black folks, it's like my favorite food is Mexican and Italian. So yeah, even though black folks really don't have a food though, do we? Because fried chicken, white people eat fried chicken. That ain't a black thing. Watermelon, white people eat watermelon. That ain't a black thing. Although I will fuck up some watermelon. You put it in front of me, put a little salt on it. Can't eat it fast enough. But yeah, so living abroad has always been something that's been curious to me, just because of the fact that I've only really been to like Mexico as of right now, but that's going to be changing in the next couple of years, hopefully. Um, but yeah, just to live outside the U.S., man, get a new taste of life, new taste of culture, and also get an opportunity to see how people view the United States outside of the United States. That's a big one for me. Um, and yeah, just learn different cultures as long as it's bike friendly. That's the place I want to be, bike friendly, because forget the cars, the gasoline, the pollution, blah 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 blah. Get on your bike, ride, work on your figures. You look all sexy and cute like I do these days. Um, and yeah, just get some insight on how we're doing in the United States, how we're viewed by everybody else, which I know probably ain't too good. But so yeah, those would be my two places. But Australia especially, because um, just the ruggedness, the kind of the mystique, I guess you could say. It's kind of like Hawaii is until you go. The mystique of Hawaii, the beautiful island that's part of the United States, but way away from the United States. Um, uh, yeah, just something about it, just the people that I've met quite a few people from Australia, and all of them are Australia and New Zealand. That would be another one as well, New Zealand. And met quite a few people from both, and they're just very caring people, very down to earth, speak their minds, and I kind of like that. That's what I like about New Yorkers, down to earth, and they speak their minds. So yeah, maybe you can be a New Yorker in Australia. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? But yeah. So as far as living abroad, um, I think it gives you not just a different perspective on life, but gets you the opportunity to learn a new culture, um, new people, uh, new government system, new governing body, um, and I don't know if most people don't know about this, but Australia, the cool thing is how it was started. Obviously, the Aborigines people were there first, but um, how the inhabitants started to come to Australia was they were in England first, and then what they wanted to do is get rid of all the prostitutes and the alcoholics and the drug addicts, put them on boats, and well, not to mention the criminals that were in jail, put them on boats and then send them to Australia, and that's how the land became inhabited at first, which is just kind of messed up, man. They always do that when they clean up the city. They go find like the homeless, the drug addicts, the prostitutes, and put them on like a boat or whatever to send them away. I remember in Atlanta, they did that for the Olympics '96. They went and bought like the people that are down on their luck, so to speak, or strung out on drugs and alcohol. I bought them a one-way ticket out west. I said, here, this is on us. Beat it. Don't come back. We have a lot of money coming into this city, and we can't have you people messing it up. So get out of here. But yeah. So where would you live? Where would you live and why? And it's just an interesting thing to think about. Something a little different. Try and change things up topic wise, from week to week, so that I'm not getting what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, Predictable. There we go. I'll go with that one. So I'm not getting predictable, keeping it fresh for you guys. Um, Let me see. No, one more place that I would, but those are my top two. If I had to add a third to it, um, it would probably be like the Dominican Republic. You know, I mean, once again, Spanish speaking. Got some black folks over there speaking Spanish, teaching all the lighter skinned people how it's done. Um, but yeah, that's a country I definitely need to go on vacation and check out is Dominican Republic because it's inexpensive, um, and I know a lot of Americans are moving there, and the prices are jumping up slowly. But it just I was reading an article about the Dominican Republic as well as I watched documentaries about it as well, um, and it just seems like the type of place where you just it really is like Jamaica of sorts. um, you just go there, leave your worries behind. It's a nice, quiet lifestyle, slow paced. Um, Everything that I wasn't really used to when I moved out here. But yeah, that's where I want to live. Somewhere that's slow paced, um, and you can just do what you do, man. Don't be bothered so much by people. Um, and living on the East Coast, I never really. It was very fast paced for me. It's like keep up, or you gonna get run over. And as soon as I moved out here to the West, it's the exact opposite. It's very slow paced. I'm still like going off the East Coast, like trying to run circles around people, and you don't need to do that. It's just very slow paced. Be yourself. Establish who it is you want to become. A new identity of sorts, and that's been fun to me. That's another topic for another time, which I'll tell you guys about my transformation from being the suit wearing, like pole stuck up my ass, serious guy that I was, to t-shirts, shorts, marijuana toting. Yes, I said that it's almost legal, so that's another discussion for another time, definitely. Um, I don't know how you feel, if you're on the fence about marijuana, or you know, or you're on this side or you're on that side. Yeah, it's going to be legal though. I mean, they can't lie to us anymore. They can't hide it. It's going to be legal. So once again, that's a topic for another time. But I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said, keep watching. Thank you for the donations that people have been giving. It's gone a long way to me, like buying software and that kind of stuff to give you a better product to look at. So once again, thank you, and keep watching. Donations can be made at the Cash App, uh, hashtag Mechieman, Mechie, or right here. Um, and yeah, another. This is episode 11. So for those of y'all who thought I was gonna fall off, we ain't gonna make it past like 3 or 4. Ha! I doubled it, tripled it. Wah! Yeah. And the only thing I got coming up next is on Friday. Got another episode of Kamikaze Friday, which it seems like people are liking the whole live thing. So we'll keep that going. And I was supposed to have a guest on last week, but he had an emergency, a family emergency, which kept him from coming on. So we'll get him on again and have some fun. In the meantime, contact some other people and get some try and get some comedy. That's the comedy day where everybody laughs. So anyway, thank you very much, and I will see you on Friday.